Hello everyone, back at the Guns N' Roses games. So last we stopped, I was testing out my new washer, and I was going to do this beautiful part. Since I know that I get a lot of money for just doing like smaller stuff first, I'm going to just start tackling small stuff. I feel like it's just a lot better. There we go. Might also try to... Ooh, a lot of dirt right there. But as you can see, this new washer is really good. I am curious how much the next one up is. I think I have to get like a good amount more to get that one. So it's the heavy duty. It's $2,000, which we do not have. Cleaning liquids, don't care about any of that. So this stuff I'm going to mainly care about. The turbo nozzle, just gets 0%. This is good for like just beaming stuff, I think. Short range, long range. What is this? So cleaning liquids. Let's get that. I'm curious. Yeah. I got to clean this thing up. It's pretty close, but I can see it's being super helpful when I need to get like further areas. I can be lazy, not grab my ladder. Oops, wrong button. Meant to hit rotate. But this thing is like just blasting dirt away. And that should be a ding, right? There we go. Yeah, this is like, oof, good. Clean this trash can off. This one should be another. Yeah, look, this is quick. Thank goodness I didn't come here before finishing the other one and getting this upgrade, because I would have been upset. The thing I'm kind of noticing, yeah, so this one, yeah, I almost didn't catch that. There's like an outer guard of just dirt that's on this thing, which sucks because it's like a gray color. Makes it a little harder to see. But it looks like the wide angle can get it. Yeah, it's not really leaving much, so that's a plus. So I think I get that part first, just because I know that's the part I would miss everything on. We might have to like come back at it from different angles, just because, yeah, it's like a little bit of sections on the outside I'm like not quite hitting, but other than that, it's pretty much doing a great job. But that's like more of a angle thing than a... Oh, this thing goes all the way around. I don't know why I thought this thing was like only part in. But it should be fine. We have not been blessed with a smaller wash job yet. Okay, set this chair. As I said, we know it's easy money. Actually, how much money? Oh, I think I bought something after doing the last one, so let's see, because this is like $3 right now, so this chair should get me something, right? Gotta be more than $3, right? Okay. Go. No ding just yet. Oh, that's why. There's like a lot of dirt caked in those little corners. There we go. So $2 for the bench. Okay. That is terrible, honestly. I feel like that's like... I feel like I used up more water than it was worth to do that. But I guess I'm also not being the water roll. Also, there's no hose attached to me, so I'm I'm not quite sure I'm getting the water from, but let's not worry about that part. Let's just assume that we're magically just getting this water into existence. Okay. So I think we get the brim of everything here. Can we go a little wider? Or does that not cover it? I think the wider one will work. So that's just one fresh run. It misses a bit of the outer parts, but like, it might just be the angle I'm hitting it from. I feel like from this angle it should do everything. No, not quite. But I will stick with it, just because I feel like it's doing a good job. It's hard to ignore it once you've hit the button and you see it, because then you're like, wow, that is dirty. So maybe we tackle one of like that today, along with the brim. I can see this part being a multi-step because this is like pretty huge. And I'm trying to get the brim because I feel like that's like easy money. And then with that money, you can probably get some upgrades for this thing. What if we stick to the stub and see? I don't think we need the wide. I mean the long shot. It looks like it's more for like extendo shooting. We've almost got the floor edge done. Saw that dirt. Yeah, we're almost rounded about. So, bam, there we go. Okay. So, okay, I thought this would spin while I was cleaning it, and I could see that being like a pain. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we clean this first. Get a good split down the center. Something like that. Let me get one of those cool YouTube shots. Oh, good. That counted. Damn. So we'll clean this left side. Sorry about that. I'm still slightly recovering. Trying to cut my coughs out, but sorry. Get this. Almost as good as new. Oof. Okay, so it's really interesting to see how like different this coloring is. Like I've deep cleaned before, like stuff in my house, but I've obviously never gotten it this bad. But you see the difference, but this is like drastically different. Like we're talking like I'm lifting off years off these things. Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine doing this with the old one. I don't know how much of a difference it's making, but it feels like a big difference to me. It could be that me trying to justify spending like $900 to like upgrade this thing. I'm like, if I spent that much in real life and it didn't do much of a difference, I would be happy. There's a quadrant. Okay. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Bottom. Okay. Almost there. Like, time flies when I'm doing this. It's like, I look back and I'm like, oh, this is 10 minutes already. Just like, spraying the ever-living hell out of this thing. There we go. What's left on there? There we go. I'm like, that should have been done. Damn, that is a good shot. Okay. Now we actually clean this thing properly and get the rest done. Got all this layers of just caked dirt. $36. Yeah, we're already making money. Slowly paying off that large amount of money I just spent. I think I see what's left in that. Oh, I can see it from here, actually. Another ding, please. Yes. This floor count is the whole thing? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, another ding, please. There we go. This is honestly, like, not as bad as the house, to me. In regards to, like, this is, like, a lot of surface level dirt, if anything. I mean, granted, it is caked, but it doesn't feel, like, as bad as the house. But granted, I have not seen everything yet here. So for all I know, I am, like, very wrong. And this thing could just be caked in certain places. Where? Okay. I feel like you're being picky now. Okay. Get the rest of this. Okay. Oof. That is just a lot of germs and dirt. But here it comes with PowerWash. We clean everything. Including years and years of just dirt build up on a playground. Okay. And... okay. That's a good section clean. Oh, wait. I understand now. These are sectioned based on the color of the floor. So if I wanted to, I could just, like, get this red one done and get a chunk of cash. Granted, I don't think that's easier said than done, because it looks like there's a lot here. So I might just do the floors as I do the sections, or save the floors for last. I'm not sure if the chemical thing would help here. Oh, I'm not sure much to... I feel like a parent wouldn't really want their kid playing here, much less after, like, a bunch of harmful chemicals have been sprayed to try to lift the dirt. Honestly, your kid plays here might get some, like, bubonic plague, you know, some really old eldritch viruses, probably. But as beggars can't be choosers on certain things, this is... yeah, this is actually not that bad. Like, it's still missing some parts. Like, it's not perfect, obviously, but it is leagues better than what I expected. If we go white. Honestly, I'm gonna see, because I feel like white, as much as I was complaining about certain parts of how it's picking up, I think because of the percentage thing, we can use that to our advantage. Let's also swap to the short extension and see if that helps. Because I feel like it'll give us a little more line for just cleaning this thing. There we go. And there we go. I can only imagine how hard this would be if certain things move. Like when I was trying to clean that, it's not really a Ferris, it was like a merry-go-round. I'm not sure what you call that one. Not a merry-go-round. Merry-go-round's like mechanical. But like trying to clean that with this thing and it's like spinning the whole time, I have to just tie it down or something. I could see that being kind of fun, but also annoying. Okay. I can only imagine the person watching is gonna be like, this maniac just only cleaned the red sections, left everything else. Don't quite get what he was doing. Talking to himself the whole time. But the parts he cleaned did looked really good. The mayor's cat Ulysses is missing. The whole town is looking look out for him in the festival. Oh. I mean, was he that cat that I saw on the roof the other day? I was cleaning the house? If so, I did not spray any water to my promise. To be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd go missing too. The cat has to wear a hat? When do I've heard that before? Okay. And... oh no. Okay. I was saying on normally because I'm like, this section coming up just looked gnarly. I'm really curious as to like how a lot of these games like get thought up because I feel like people like me would just like glob onto this, and I don't quite know why I glob onto games like this. It's like a very weird mix of like either sorry my phone's up. Either like super satisfying games like this, roguelikes, Dark Souls types, but like just for some reason that line is weird, but this one's like super satisfying. It's like I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. Okay. Whew. Honestly, the ding makes it like way better. Makes it enjoyable. Okay. So let's do the slide. Okay. Whoa. I'm like hitting the ridge and trying best not to die. I might have to hit the stub on this one, or see if I can put the ladder next to this thing. It's a little tight on this part. This is a very dirty looking dinosaur. I think from just looking at the assessment, I was like trying to figure out how bad this thing is, and it's still doesn't seem that bad. But I would say my character is definitely undercharging. Oh, okay. See, this is the part I was thinking would suck. There's like just dirt and grass ingrained on some of this stuff. Didn't quite see on the first look, and now that I see it, I am not very pleased. Just because I know how bad that's going to be. Back up a bit. Honestly, maybe we get the yellow. Here, this is a small section. I apologize if it makes anyone dizzy. I'm fine, but I know for some people they can get a little bit of like a, whoa, what the hell's going on there? That's why I wasn't using like that other aim mode, because I wasn't really feeling it. Well, I know when I was watching someone use it, I was kind of just like, that's a bit much for me, motion-wise. Don't know why, it just feels weird. Like that. Also, I was half joking about it. I might actually see if I am able to like put some lo-fi in here. How that would work? I'll probably like have 2 different edits of the video in case, just so I don't get like demonetized, taken down. I'm trying to something that obviously like is okay to play. I don't want to get in trouble for that kind of nonsense. But I feel like YouTube's like just really weird about that kind of stuff. But some people are okay with just hearing like some dude just ramble on wildly while cleaning random things, like I guess a playground. I guess when you like hearing the water, so you think like we like listen to those playlists when we sleep, like the just rain sounds and stuff. Like I like them. They help me fall asleep, or it could be like that placebo effect of because I think they help me fall asleep to help me fall asleep. But hey, if I can pass out, I'm okay. Sometimes it's hard to fall asleep. Oh, there we go. Like the little things you miss on these lines, and you're like, oh no. I don't want to make have to make another round trip just to get that part. Oop, there we go. Also, if you like watching this, but don't really type in the game, I would also definitely recommend watching. There's like tons of YouTubers that just actively like in real life go to places like this and like videotape them power washing it, or not videotape, but tape themselves or record themselves doing it. Sometimes like for people like for free, like they obviously get a kickback because like you know it's on YouTube and stuff, but it's just kind of nice because like you get to see a place that looked like it like looked a lot better to heyday, get a lot of attention and cleaned up because a lot of times like the people that live there are like older or just don't have the funds to kind of like clean up. I know I obviously make fun of my videos about these places, but obviously in real life it's a bit different. For me, it's a bit more of a how did you let this get to this? But like over here's perfectly fine. That's like I don't know. You lost funding for the playground, but everything around it was like still covered by some municipality or something. But I also ramble, so I'm surprised when I say stupid things all the time. Anyway. And I should be getting this blue right about. There we go. I will say sometimes the percentage thing is a little too generous, where it's like you want to get that last big chunk of dirt like that one, and it just like takes it for you, and you're like, I thank you, but I wanted to get that one part. But other times I'm like, where is this percentage? Where is this tiny inkling of dirt that I need to hit? Like this green. Oh, there we go. I'm like, see, I know I'm missing a section for the green, I just don't know where. Also, not channel related, but I'm very much looking forward to Resident Evil 4. I've been watching a lot of the stuff for it, and I'm like, thank you. I know some people are very mixed on how they feel about remasters and such, and I can't blame them on it, just because I've had a lot where I've played them like, you know what? I wasn't a fan of this. Not the base game, but like, I didn't need a remaster of this thing. But Resident Evil 4 is a game that I've played through many a time, and I always enjoy playing it, so I'm like, you know what? Oh, except for the island part. But I always enjoy playing it, so I'm like, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't want to play more of that game, especially like knowing a lot more of the background information as to like what it originally was before it became what it was and all that stuff. It's kind of interesting. As you watch me, you'll find that I have a vast wealth of knowledge of things that just, to most people are just kind of useless information, and to me are like, those are cool little tchotchkes of information to have. Also, I'm the reason that you've heard tchotchke in the first time in like 10 years. You hit me a subscribe. You get to hear it way more often. Or other weird words. Get that. And getting close to time, so I think I'm gonna finish up this dinosaur and we can call it there. Because it's gonna take a little bit to get through all this, but as I said, I think it's not gonna be as bad as the house we just did, just because I think this one is a bit more. It's a lot of annoying angles, but doesn't seem as bad still. I mean, I am saying that, but here I am looking at like more and more sections of dirt. It almost feels like I didn't. I know I sprayed. I didn't get to the side yet, but it feels like I did, and it like built up as I looked away. But right now, I feel like most of the dirt's probably on the main part now. I think I got most of the outer. Oop. Yeah. Let's not go that small. That should be the sweet spot. Then we can just like get rid of all of this. Yeah, I find that taking on bigger projects like this, regardless of what industry you're in, it's just always easier when you can break it into manageable chunks. Otherwise, you spread yourself too thin, trying to hit everything, and you're like, oh no, what will I do? There's no ridge on this, so I don't worry about that. Yeah, that is definitely a life lesson there. Just break things into manageable chunks. It'll make your life way easier and make the work seem way more doable. And like if someone walks by, they'll be like, you know what? I can see this person doing a lot of work, because they'll see like this big old clean thing and see everything else is dirty, but they'll be like, oh, you can tell he's getting there. Or yet again, this is what I just tell myself to make it seem like I'm doing more work than I am. Steglo side should be done after we get this slide part, honestly. Should be any second now. And no, I am not walking. I am slowly sliding down and using that to my advantage to get as much dirt as I can. I think I just stopped. Yeah, I just outright stopped. Okay. And ding. No ding. Still no ding. Okay. Oh no. There's a lot more under here. Okay, cool. Oof. Okay. So we got that. We are at the mark, but I kind of want to get some of the small stuff done. On my way. Nope. Because then I can see what upgrades I can buy. I feel like there were a couple I could get for this new hose attachment. I mean, this new gun. Smaller. I believe this trash can had seen a lot worse days than the other one. Hit the inside. There we go. Okay. Ooh. I'm like, that one just seemed like a lot more caked. And I think this is the last of the small things in the park. After that, it's more so sections of stuff. So hit this part. Gotta get the underside of it. And yep, this is the big chunk of it just under there. Bam. Okay. Whew. Okay, so this one looks like it is gonna be a lot. So what I'm probably gonna think is I break this into sections. I got to. So probably do this half. What's that? Do this part and then get into this section. This might be two parts still. Where can I put this ladder? I just want to get an idea. Maybe over here. Because this is gonna be nope. So the roof's here. So yeah, probably this section's gonna suck, but might just start around here, get around. What are these footprints? Who's walking up here? I know this was me because I didn't go up here yet. But okay. Um so we'll do this half, then that maybe finish the floor up first before we do all that. Or do it after, make it the last part. Yeah, be a little bit satisfying. I don't know. But thanks for checking me out again. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and follow for more.